Network 18. Ayaz, let me start with you first. The government's contention is that, various levels of investigation, whether it is the oversight committee, the IOA team, the Delhi police, of course, which has filed FIRs, there are various layers of investigation that have been ordered to look into Brij Bhushan Sharan. You can't force the investigators or you can't force an investigation. It will go through its due course. In that meantime, for the wrestlers to go to Haridwar and threaten that they were going to drown their medals, the government is saying that's not reasonable.
Yeah, but I think, Zaka, one needs to look at why things have reached such a story state. Why have they reached this stage? I think the issue is, it could have so easily been handled about 2 months back or 3 months back. It was a federation issue. It could have been resolved at that level. Yes, it didn't remain there. It spilled over into something bigger. The IOA should have stepped in a little more aggressively, more purposefully. And then, of course, there was the sports ministry also which got involved. And, this oversight committee, first of all, I don't like the term oversight committee. What oversight means something else. So, there was a committee to inquire. I think what should have been the focus or the thrust, there is a grievance. We will have a fair inquiry into what the grievance is. And the grievance, is not just about insubordination. It became something larger and bigger. It became about sexual harassment. And that's where I think the government, the IOA, the sports ministry should have got a little more, taken it a little more seriously and aggressively to resolve the issue. I think that's where, and not doing that, I think created a kind of a mistrust in these athletes that yahan par kuch kaam nahi ho, hamari baat koi nahi sun raha hai, that kind of a scenario. I think that created a chasm which has just grown wider and wider as the days have passed.
Dr. Sunita Godara, I think Ayaz has a point. We have seen instances in the past where players have had problems, individual players have had problems with their respective federations. It could be over pay, it could be over playing conditions, it could be for a whole host of reasons. But the fact that these were very grave charges, these were sexual harassment charges, 7 wrestlers have made those charges. There are 2 FIRs. One of those wrestlers happens to be a minor. And in POCSO, the law of the land is that if a minor is leveling sexual allegations, then arrest is almost immediate. It is almost automatic. The onus is on the accused person to prove his innocence. Despite that, for the government not to weigh in as seriously and as heavily as it should have done. And also what the wrestlers are asking is that, who is Brij Bhushan Sharan? I mean, where does he draw his power from? He's not a minister or, a cabinet minister, or he's an MP. Okay, that's fine. But he's also accused of very grave charges.
And whatever is happening with these stalwarts, these Olympic medalists and all, this is, what happens last night was, it proves that 99% we are now banana republic. Only 1% are enjoying the power, and 0.9% out of that following their whatever orders they are giving. And with the medal winners, with the awardees, Padam Shri, all these have come to this status, like every day and night they were harassed. So the oversight committee was out of sight. They cheated them. Where is now that oversight committee? You make committee only for 5 days or only for 1 month. After that, what are they doing? Then secondly, the police mishandled them every day mishandled them. I went there first 2 days and I saw, it was like a killa bana diya tha, jail. And government or say sports ministry just ignoring them. They are at Jantar Mantar. They need your support. They need sports ministry support. They need IOA support. They need government support. At least some assurance. But nothing was done. Otherwise, first day when they said, if sports ministry wanted, they always say, we cannot do anything with the federation because they are autonomous body. Very wrong. They can do everything if they have ethics commission. Like NADA, nobody can challenge. WADA, nobody can challenge. Same way, if they have ethics commission in place. They have on paper. In 2012, they made a committee with 11 retired judges. But where is that committee? What are they doing? Either those judges, they don't know. And I've got that committee, I got out this. And the names are all retired judges are there in the committee. This is Ethics Commission. of IOA, but not working. So if they don't have, the girls don't have any redressal place where they can go and complain.
Where
so
do they
they
go
went
to and
Supreme
who do
Court.
they turn
Supreme
to?
Court
Okay.
did